Hold on tight, folks, because this heartwarming gesture comes after a fiery war of words between these two powerhouses. You might remember that the UFC president recently found himself in the midst of a bitter feud with heavyweight sensation Francis Ngannou over pay issues, causing Ngannou to part ways with the UFC. Yeah, the drama was crazy, but guess what? That wasn't the end of it. Dana then decided to pick another argument, and this time, it involved none other than the reigning bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. Yep, that's right, it all started at UFC 288. From the opening bell, both Sterling and Henry Cejudo showcased their mastery of the sport, engaging in a high-stakes game of chess inside the octagon. Feints, calculated strikes, and grappling exchanges that made jaws drop, this bout had it all. But as the rounds progressed, it became evident that Sterling's arsenal of attacks was simply too much for Triple C to handle. Throughout the fight, Sterling utilized his reach advantage and a diverse range of strikes to keep Cejudo at bay. As the fifth and final round approached, Cejudo pressed forward, unleashing his best shots in a desperate bid to turn the tide. However, despite his valiant efforts, he couldn't find a way to truly hurt Sterling. The final horn sounded,
Down the stretch, Aljamain Sterling, and
marking the end of this epic battle. And when the judges announced the verdict, 2 out of the 3 were all for the defending champion. So Aljamain became the first bantamweight title holder in UFC history to successfully defend the belt 3 times, which is big. With this win, the bantamweight division witnessed the rise of a true force, a champion who's proven himself time and time again. Naturally, everyone expected Sterling to continue his domination, but then things took an unexpected turn. The next name on the fighters list was supposed to be Sean O'Malley, a rising star and the next contender in line according to both the rankings and the UFC president himself. Fans and enthusiasts were waiting for this clash of styles, power, and determination. But sadly, things took an unexpected turn. The UFC president announced that Sterling would face Sean O'Malley at UFC 292 on August 19, 2023. And guess what? Our champion got frustrated, expressing concerns about not being fully healed in time for the fight. And oh boy, White did not take those comments lightly. He came out swinging, claiming that Aljamain was one of those guys who couldn't get out of his own way, implying that if he wasn't healthy, he shouldn't have taken the fight in the first place. Yikes! That's a verbal punch right there. Dana even went on to say that he'll pick up someone else for the interim title, causing quite a buzz on social media. When he got pretty frustrated during a press conference, and in a moment of irritation, he threw a challenge to the audience, asking them to guess who had contacted him earlier, expressing doubts about Sterling's willingness to fight. White even sweetened the deal by offering a $100 reward to anyone who could guess correctly. Out of the blue, a reporter blurted out, "Henry," referring to the infamous Triple C himself, Henry Cejudo.